I'm Dutch, so I'm not from the Philippines. It's important to know. And I started World Experience Philippines, and the goal is to exchange skills, knowledges, and experiences, and we do that in a broad sense of the way. So one of our desks is the Tours and Training Desk, which is smoking tours, what I'm going to talk about today, where we show people the other side of Metro Manila. If people want to stay a little longer, they want to volunteer, we have a help desk, we pick people up from the airport and we look for NGOs where they can be placed. And we have an immigration desk. We are PRA marketeers, so everybody is 35 years and above. You want to stay in the Philippines, you can get a pension visa with us. And then we have an art desk, which is Sining Kamalik. That's the eldest running gallery in the Philippines where we do advocacy art. So that's a little bit complicated because actually it's sort of 4 organizations in one, but I'll focus today on smoking tours. Okay. So we are a social enterprise. Still in the Philippines it's not really clear up to now what is a social enterprise as of now, but I'll just see in the same way it's sustainable. You look at the planet, you look at the people, and our profit of the slum tour and the sanitary tour goes back to the community. So in that way we're sustainable. I actually spoke last week about sustainable tourism, and I think if you talk about sustainable, it's pretty simple. You don't only think about yourself and how can I benefit from it, right? You look at in what kind of country are we, what can we do for the people there, and try to see how it can benefit all. So I want to show you a little bit of my story and what I've been through so you can understand.
The Philippines has been touted as the bright spot in Asia, while many foreign companies invest here. Some nationalities choose not to put up their own businesses, but rather serve a community and help build our nation. I'm Claire Salgan, and this is our story. Juliette Kwee's love for community service was her reason to migrate to the Philippines. She left every opportunity in the Netherlands to be of help to a community in Tondo, as well as a group of Filipino artists.
You have to keep on fighting, or you have to keep on challenging yourself. And I hope Filipinos have that trust and they have the resiliency and have that power to keep on going. My name is Juliette, and I'm a psychologist. I'm from the Netherlands. Life in the Netherlands is different than life here. It's quiet, it's green, it's rich, it's efficient, it's effective. Compared to Manila, it's very different. I came to the Philippines 9 years ago because I was a consultant in the Netherlands. But then after a couple of years I thought, okay, I want to be with my feet in the mud. And because of course I knew a lot of NGOs in The Hague at the time, I got to know a couple of girls who started a small NGO, helping here a couple of projects where they help street children. So they said, Juliette, do you want to be a house mother of 19 former street children in Bustos? And I said, yeah, if that's what they want, why not? Couldn't speak Tagalog. I don't know anything about Filipino culture. I didn't know anything. I was just placed in Bustos. Okay, go ahead. So I had 19 children. My youngest was 6, my eldest was 16. I didn't know anything about kitchens, about hygiene issues, nothing. So it was a challenge, it was very nice. And if I look back at those days, I think that's where my love for the Philippines started. I started celebrating birthdays, right? So I would put up balloons and make sure we celebrate. And then at one time, one of the girls was like here. And I thought, what's happening? Why is she acting so strange? But I didn't know that for 10 years she never celebrated her birthday. So she was very, very emotional, and all those small things meant a lot to me, and I think that's one of the things, or a couple of the things why I decided to stay. I think there's something inside of me that makes me a little strange or a little different, because I could choose for a life in the Netherlands where I earn a lot of money and I have a very convenient life, but I choose to live here, right? Sometimes biting on a piece of wood. But I'm happy because I feel I have a purpose and I make a difference. I'm the founder of World Experience Philippines, and the goal is to exchange skills, knowledge, and experiences. And we do that through different ways, through our tours and training desk, where we educate people from impoverished areas to become professional tour leaders, and we show guests the other side of Manila. We help market Filipino art, and we put Sining Kamali as an advocacy gallery. So a lot of galleries in Metro Manila and the Philippines are very commercial. So we want to teach the artist-gallery relationship. Like, because if you keep on selling art online, there will be no places where people can go to look at art. So we're based in Animo, so it's very down to earth. A lot of normal people come in. We have a sign outside saying, please come in, it's free. So we had Bini or Not this year. So we went to Muntinlupa to pick up paintings. We want to make art humane because a lot of people are imprisoned and people are thinking, oh, they're scared, it's dangerous. But they make art, they're people. Actually, people coming in the gallery were crying because of the descriptions near the paintings, or crying and saying, wow, this touches me, and I know somebody who's also sick. So we started an artist support group called Rockstar Society, and then we do activities like meditation, get psychiatrists talking, so people feel support. Because I think it's very underrated. Like when it's foreign or it's from another place, it's already nicer than, right? That's most of the time that's the perception. But you have to look here. How many talents do people have, right? Filipinos are so talented. It's said everywhere, right? They can sing, they can dance, they're very hospitable, they're very good artists, very good graphic designers. Filipinos are very good, but they need to feel that they're good as well. Life is lived in the Netherlands. It's about insurance. I secure myself. I have to secure myself for tomorrow. So we're not living in the now. Filipinos live in the now. And it's very hard for me to also be in the now. And I think it's a privilege to be able to live in the now. People are very helpful and very friendly as long as you're also nice to them. And they will take many steps for you to help you and go out of their way as long as you stay nice. They always look at me, are you Filipino? Because they ask also, Juliette, where's this street, that street, right? If I walk on the street, they think I'm Filipino because I always do. You adopt, right? Or I eat Filipino food, so I think I smell Filipino. People look at me and think I'm Filipino. I say, sorry, I'm not Filipino, I'm Filipino on Puso. So I think that's the answer. I think I'm Filipino by heart. I don't really fit also in Dutch culture. I think I fit better in Filipino culture. Sometimes you read stories about street children, how they support themselves to go to school and how they have a career, they go abroad, or they sustain themselves. So you can do anything, but you have to believe. So I hope everybody believes in their own dream, so the dream becomes accessible. Actually, it's funny because I was asked for cement to be part of this program, and then we had some email contact, and then the third time I said, but hey, wait, you have to know I'm not from the Philippines. And he said, okay, never mind then, right? And then a month later, they called me again and said, Juliette, you inspired us so much. Actually, we think that you are like a Filipino, so we wanted to have you in this program. So they changed it a bit, so I'm very proud of it. So I'm going to talk about smoking tours. I don't know if you're familiar with slum tourism in the world. When I was doing a lot of projects in Smoky Mountain at the time, Smoky Mountain is that garbage of dirt somewhere in Tondo where people live. So for me that was very, very shocking because sometimes I would be there in the morning and in the afternoon I would wear my dress and go to flashy outings. And at one point I was at a gallery opening and they served me snacks in the form of breasts because it was erotica kind of thing. So I was so culture shocked because it's only 5 kilometers away. And I was thinking, how can we get people involved, or how can I get Filipinos involved? So I started a photo walk at the time in Smoky Mountains. So I asked Filipinos, can you make photos of playing and having children? Because I want to showcase that everybody in the world needs love and food and family and education. And actually that's the only thing we need. We don't need iPads, iPods, whatever we have to make you happy. And that is what I saw in Smoky Mountain at the time. And there were some people from the community who were really, really good in explaining about their place. Not in how they say here, kawawa, it's a pity, or oh, we feel sorry for you, but very resilient, very strong, and very proud. And then I thought, you're the innovative class, right? I was just showering and I thought, what can I do? There's a slum tour in Indonesia, there's a slum tour in Brazil, there's a slum tour in India. Why is there not a slum tour here? And I think it got me to do it because Filipinos don't like the garbage, and they don't like, they're a little bit ashamed of showing the other side of Manila. So I started that around 2011 with people from the community to educate them as tour leaders. So we offer tours, not just tours. As you can see in our logo, tours is erased, right? That's how people can find us on Google or whatever. But we're not a tour, we're an experience. So that's what we want. We want people to get to know each other. So poverty is not, when you see it on TV, right? You see children in Africa or whatever you see, or what I used to see in the Netherlands. But you are in a place which is poor, and it makes it real, and it is real. So that is one of the things we like to do. So we plant seeds in the experience of the guests as well. Right? Everybody has their own path in life. We just show you so you can decide for yourself. Okay. So we offer non-mainstream, out-of-the-box and sustainable tours in an inspiring and involved way. We'd like to offer all our guests, local and foreign, an enlightening experience so that they may be able to learn more about the place and the people they visit more than from a normal tour. We shall endeavor to turn tourists into travelers where the Philippines and its people are represented in a positive and dignified way. That says it all. So we have raw experiences. So we don't have buses, we're low budget, right? We start with nothing. Or when you start your organization, you have to have 5,000 pesos. So we meet in places near the LRT station. So people take public transportation to go to our meeting points. And then they take a jeepney, kuliglig, that's a motorcycle with the motor of the truck, right? Or jeep or tricycles. We have also a bicycle tour. And it's very important for us that the resiliency and positivity is coming back. The tour leaders are not allowed to talk about poverty or their own poverty, religion, and politics. Right? Because now every week I get emails, do you know people you don't know are using drugs? We go and talk to them because there's a war on drugs. So we try to limit all those things. Okay, for the next group, we already made a deal. Next group, we're going to break to the slums, so you can actually see it. Now I'll show you a movie. that's our slum tour. We have we have a bicycle tour. In the Netherlands, everybody takes a bicycle for everything. Bring kids to school, do groceries, everything we do on the bicycle. And I wanted to show a couple of years. Now you see people actually on bicycles more than ever before, right? But not that much. So we meet in this meeting point, really crappy, which I also like in a way because we're supporting Outing, who has this meeting point or bicycle setup place, and then we go cycle through the small alleys and go to Intramuros. I think I'm gonna go with BAM Bikes tomorrow. It's our competitor. Not really, but I actually took all the bicycles myself from the pier, and then we made them. The BAM Bikes are really, really nice. So really, our hands on. We do a market tour, which goes through the streets of Quiapo. That's one of the churches in the Philippines, and they have there around the church. I don't know if you're going. They have a lot of hand readers, tarot leaders, and then we go to the Muslim area. So we show people the mosque. And sometimes the tour leaders are a little scared because they're not used to Muslim, for example. So we're breaking through stereotypes. Okay. We have a cemetery tour. That's the North Cemetery, where we show people all the different kinds of graves and the different kind of people who are there. And then we visit some families we support in the cemetery, because in the cemeteries there's people living actually in the graves. And they're sleeping also on the graves. If you Google on YouTube, you can see a lot of movies about it. It's interesting. Okay. Since our tour leaders are from impoverished areas, I'll show. Later. We cannot put advertising in the newspaper because nobody reads it. They don't have newspapers, right? So it's a lot of word of mouth, friends of tour leaders, and we talk to the communities itself. Where are the qualities of people who want to work with us? Okay, so we're in Ali Mall. That's the first mall in the Philippines. So we invite people to go to Ali Mall. That's already a problem. People stay in their places, right? And most of the time they don't have any money to go outside of their place. So that's already a challenge. What's different than other companies, we pay people to be interviewed. So we say, okay, you come to Ali Mall, you do your interview, and you get your travel expenses. Even if you're not hired, we pay your travel expenses. And most of the time we also do lunch because they don't have anything, nothing at all. So they're very afraid also, so most of the time I stay away. I'm a Filipino speaking staff, and then we interview them. And we do also poverty index tests, and then we do further appointments. Actually, they don't need to know a lot because we will teach them everything. Right? They have to speak English, they have to be honest, or we find out if people are honest. They have to be willing to learn and be punctual. So a lot of Filipinos have Filipino time, right? But I'm very proud of my tour leaders. You can count 2 times, 3 times they've been late last 2 years. So Filipinos can actually be on time. Okay, that's our values. So actually, I followed social entrepreneurship conference, and what they were explaining. Sometimes you have to go to a conference to hear something new, which is also old, but to understand certain things. If you want to get people out of poverty, you have to give them livelihood. You have to give them money that they earn, right? And with the money comes the self-esteem. But besides that, what did I want to say? You have to work on their values, right? And values for me is always a sort of a vague word, right? What are values? What is value formation? But that comes when you work along together. Punctuality might be very, very common in the West, but it's not common here, right? So we have a lot of difference in the things that we